All right, welcome back, everybody. We're talking ice cream. It's National Ice Cream Month, and joining us this morning, Christine Tizzard, you're going to serve up a more healthy version of our favorite treat.
Yes.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, I mean, whenever I approach food, I like to try to approach food. It's like real food, whole foods, real life. Life's messy, real ice cream's messy, real ingredients. So what I did was I came to you today with a whole bunch of things that I like to make at home from scratch.
Look how beautiful all of this is.
I have a sweet tooth, so I do love desserts and I love baking, but I always try to incorporate as many healthy, whole ingredients, whole foods into my baking and my cooking. Now, when it comes to ice cream is one of the ingredients that I tend to splurge on. It's one of the things that I tend to buy instead of make at home. Okay. So when I do look for ice creams, I tend to look for local ice creams that are using like 100% dairy, like Summer's ice cream. They've been around for years and years and years. But yeah, when you're looking to buy ice cream, what you want to do is the first ingredient you want to look for is real cream, whole cream. Okay. So one of my favorite things growing up was the classic ice cream sandwich.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Those little ones that you got all packaged up. So I decided to make a gluten-free version.
This is gluten-free?
So this is gluten-free version. So this is one of my brownie recipes from my new cookbook that's coming out, honest to goodness.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. So what I did was I took my brownie recipe, I just halved it into two separate pans. So it's thinner. So it's thinner, right? And then I'm going to take an ice cream. Am I gluten-free? A lot of really, really good chocolate. Like I tend to look for a nice local, really, really good quality chocolate. Lots of melted chocolate. I use rice flour instead of a regular flour. Got it. Butter, lots of eggs. It's a really simple recipe, actually.
And as a sweetener?
As a sweetener, I tend to use maple sugar or honey typically as my sweeteners, and I always tend to tone it down. Okay. I like darker chocolates. I don't like things that are a lot, like really, really sweet. And I'm just going to pair this with, you know, a classic vanilla is good. I'm going to use a campfire marshmallow because I think that's fun, especially for the kids.
So what's the trick to do this properly so it doesn't melt?
So the trick to do this properly is to cook the brownies ahead of time. Okay.
Cool it down.
Cool it down, of course. Yeah. And then what I do is I let the ice cream go at room temperature for about 8 to 10 minutes, just until it's a little bit more easier to deal with. I just scoop it all on, and then all I have to do is spread it out. It's still a little hard right now.
And then you have the little, you decorate it with the little wee things on the side. What are those?
Those are just little sprinkles.
Pretty. And you made these?
And yeah, so these are cookies from my cookbook as well. So these are my zucchini oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Wow. Made with lots of oats. I ground the oats into a flour as well.
There's zucchini in there.
There's zucchini in there. Yes. This is my wild blueberry and peach ginger crisp that I made. Wow. And that's, of course, great with a classic vanilla ice cream. Beautiful. Which I love. Another thing I brought, too, which is really great with ice cream, one of my favorite things to have with ice cream is a compote. So this is like a really easy summer berry compote made with lots of fresh vanilla beans. Oh, my gosh,
that's beautiful.
So you take all your fresh berries that are seasonal, boil it, takes about 10 minutes, and that's classic served over ice cream with a homemade granola. And you made your own cones. And I made my own cones. So one of my favorite things to do is make pie. Yeah. So I have a really great pie recipe in my cookbook. It's foolproof, and I decided why not take that pie recipe and make them into homemade cones. Oh my gosh, that's so good. And then decorate them. Okay, so all these recipes are in your latest? In my new cookbook, Honest to Goodness. It's pre-order now on Amazon, and it'll be in all the local bookstores, so keep an eye out for it. At Chef Tizzard for more information on Twitter. Delicious. We are going to throw things over to Carrie. Carrie will save you some. Hopefully it won't melt.